Hey there. If you're a dog owner in Frankfort, Kentucky, you've landed in the right spot. We're about to break down everything you need to know to find the absolute perfect professional trainer for you and your furry friend. You know the scene, right? It's a gorgeous day. You're in a historic spot like the Capitol grounds, and your dog is just a little too thrilled by everything. Having a well-trained dog makes these uniquely Frankfurt moments genuinely enjoyable for you, for them, and for everybody else. You know, living with a dog here in Frankfurt really means being a part of the community. Good training is what gives your dog the skills to handle our city's different environments, calmly and with confidence, from your own house to all of our shared public spaces. Just think about your day-to-day life here. With good training, you get to enjoy peaceful walks along the river instead of having your arm pulled off. It means your dog can handle the busy sidewalks downtown or stay focused even with all the cars and people around the Capitol. It just makes your life together so much easier and way more fun. Okay, so you know training is the way to go, but where do you even start? Let's break down the different methods and class formats you're going to see so you can figure out what's the best fit for your dog. So pretty much all modern science-based training is built around one simple idea: positive reinforcement. Instead of focusing on punishment, it's all about teaching your dog what you want them to do and then rewarding them for it. This approach builds an incredible bond of trust and gets your dog excited to learn. You're generally going to find two main options. Group classes? They're fantastic for learning general manners and for dogs that need a little practice being polite around other pups. But if you're dealing with something specific at home, like, say, barking at the mail carrier or jumping all over your guests, private lessons give you that focused, one-on-one help. And for those of us with really packed schedules, or if you need to see results a bit quicker, there are other choices. A board and train is like a total immersion program for your dog. And day training lets a professional do the heavy lifting while you're at work. Both are awesome for building a solid foundation fast. So once you know what kind of training you're looking for, how do you find the right person for the job? Well, it really comes down to two big things: their qualifications and what you can actually expect to pay right here in Frankfurt. Here's a key fact. In Kentucky, dog training isn't a licensed profession. So, certifications are how you can tell if a trainer really knows their stuff. Seeing these acronyms means that a trainer has passed tough exams and is dedicated to keeping up with the latest in animal behavior and humane training. It's a pretty reliable sign you're dealing with a real pro. All right, let's talk about the typical costs for 2025. As you can see, the price can range quite a bit, from more affordable group classes for basic manners, all the way up to those intensive programs for more complex behavior issues. Having these numbers in mind helps you set a realistic budget and really understand the value of what you're paying for. Being a responsible dog owner is also about knowing the local rules of the road, so to speak. So let's quickly cover the key regulations and some great local resources that are just part of life with a dog here in Frankfort and Franklin County. Okay, this one is simple, but it's absolutely critical. No matter where you are in public, downtown, the Capitol grounds, any park, your dog has to be on a leash that is no longer than 6 feet. And just a heads up, those retractable leashes don't count, so you'll want to stick with a standard leash for all your public adventures. So beyond the leash law, there are a few other things to keep on your radar. A current rabies vaccine is required by state law, and you'll need proof of that to get your Franklin County dog license. And of course, especially in our historic neighborhoods where houses are pretty close, managing that nuisance barking is a big part of being a good neighbor. Look, the best way to make sure your training actually sticks is to practice it in the real world. The Riverview Park Dog Park is perfect for safely working on off-leash skills. For practicing leash manners with lots of distractions, the trails at Cove Spring are fantastic. And Jupiter Hill is the ideal spot for teaching your dog to stay calm around all the excitement of open spaces and families. All right, you've done the research. You're ready to start calling some trainers. How do you actually make that final choice? It's all about asking the right questions. Think of these 5 questions as your personal interview guide. That first one, about methods, is probably the most important. You really want to hear that positive reinforcement answer. After that, confirm their credentials. Ask how they'll make the plan specific to your dog and your life here in Frankfurt, how you'll both track success, and finally, get a totally clear picture of all the costs involved. No surprises. And honestly, that's what this all boils down to. It's a partnership. You pick a professional who uses kind, effective techniques, and then you put in the practice together in all the places you'll actually go. That really is the recipe for success. This right here, this is the goal. It's why you're putting in all this effort. It's not just about stopping a bad habit, it's about opening up a whole new world where you can enjoy everything our amazing city has to offer with your best friend happy and relaxed right there with you. So now you have a clear roadmap to find the right help and build an even stronger bond with your dog. We wish you the best of luck on your training journey, and we can't wait to see you and your wonderfully behaved companion out there enjoying all the best spots in Frankfort.